So today I'm running a tempo run. But first, let's go for a couple of warm-up kilometers in the forest. Oh, this is the racetrack, and I wanted to run here, a tempo run, because I thought it would be completely free of snow and ice. It turns out it's full of ice and slippery, and of course I can't run fast here. I guess I'll have to find some pavements outside the track, along some streets, to run the tempo run. Oh well, let's find out some place. So what is a tempo run? Tempo run is the second type of workout. Last time I showed you the first type of training runs, which was the easy run. You can watch this video again, or for the first time if you haven't seen it yet. But the tempo run is a run that you're supposed to run at a precise velocity or pace, the pace at your lactate threshold, meaning the point at which the lactate starts to accumulate exponentially. So for my case it's about well, I don't know exactly, of course, because I haven't raced and I can't calculate it precisely, but I assume it could be around 4 minutes per kilometer, something like that. So I will run today at that pace, so 4 minutes per kilometer. So the lactate threshold is the pace which you can hold for about an hour in a race. An hour in a race. But of course the threshold training, or tempo run threshold training, these are synonyms. So you run at that pace which you can hold, which you could hold theoretically for an hour in a serious race, but of course you run much smaller distance in this training, and you should run about 20 minutes at that pace. This is the tempo run. 20 minutes at your lactate threshold pace. So 4 minutes per kilometer, very easy calculation. I should run around 5 kilometers in 20 minutes. I will run 20 minutes. It should be around 5 kilometers, I should say. Alrighty then, let's go for a run. And let's meet afterwards to see what I could do today. Alright, 10 minutes done, half time. Let's turn around. It's 2:53 kilometers at half time. almost as planned, a bit faster. That's okay. Whew. But actually I really doubt I could hold that pace for an hour. Also, I don't know, maybe in a serious race, who knows. But yeah, that's how badly out of shape I am right now. So now let's just cool down a bit, and that's it for today. So I explained how you run a tempo run, at which pace, and of course it's a hard workout. You don't have to do it very often, actually once every 2 weeks or so. Also, I should explain why, what is the purpose of this run, right? And I'll do it at home, drawing some diagrams. So for now, consider already liking this video if you liked my tempo effort. And of course you can dislike this video if you run tempo runs every single day and you haven't missed any day for the last year. So it's been 365 tempo runs for you this year, this past year. And then you can dislike my video, but anyways, you should subscribe to my channel in any case, and you should encourage your friends to do the same, so I can reach 1,000 subscribers this year. That would be a big goal for me. Oh, all right, let's see you back home. Oh, hello. So we're back home now, and let me tell you now what is the purpose of the tempo run. To do that, let's illustrate it with a diagram. So let me just draw a so-called lactate line, because of course if I said that the run is called also the lactate threshold run, of course it must be something with blood lactate, right? So let's say here are the measurements of the blood lactate on this axis, and we measure the blood lactate in millimoles per liter of blood, and here is the speed, let's say kilometers per hour or any measurements. So here you have about 1 millimole per liter of blood lactate at rest when you have no speed. Every one of us has a blood lactate of around 1 millimoles, and then the blood lactate does something like that. So it doesn't increase for some time while your running speed increases, and then increases a bit, and then at one point here it starts to increase very steeply, drastically, exponentially, we say. And so this is the point which is called the lactate threshold, the pace at which your blood lactate starts going up rapidly. And the blood lactate is the reason why you get fatigued very rapidly. So actually not just the generation of the lactate, but the concentration of the lactate in the blood, meaning that it starts to generate much more than your organism is capable of clearing at that point. So here is some level of lactate, and of course your purpose with the training, with this particular training, tempo run or lactate threshold run, is to increase this speed. So you should be able to push this curve like that to this side. So now the new lactate threshold is a bit more speed here. So this is the whole point of running exactly at this pace, at this lactate threshold pace. And I already told you how you can approximate this speed. This is the speed at which you are able to run about an hour in a serious race, and this is the speed at which you are running your tempo runs. And for me, I approximate it to be about 4 minutes per kilometer, but of course it can vary very widely for different people. All right, that's it.